Hi everyone, and in this video I want to tell you how I dye my hair. But before I get into coloring, I want to tell you the story of my hair. I've had very long hair since I was a child, but after a few air touches at the salon, my hair gradually broke off, snapped off and got shorter. I felt really bad about it, so even though I really like it when I'm blonde, I started to grow out my color, just to save my hair and grow at least some length. And of course, over time, I succeeded. So when my hair grew out a little, I decided to try highlighting it myself, and there is the old video somewhere on my channel where I just randomly highlighted strands very slightly. I was fine with that, so I dyed it every 3 months this way. My hair had already grown really well. In short, I was happy with everything. But suddenly I came across a video where a girl does an air touch at home on herself. This is the first photo. When I tried it, I got much lighter. Here you can compare this photo with highlights and this one with air touch. I dyed my hair that way several times. I really like the effect. My hair became straight up blonde. But today I want to show you a technique, one that's much simpler. You don't need to blow anything out with a blow dryer. The effect is about the same. And one important addition, I'm not a professional hairdresser, colorist and so on. I'm showing what I do, my experience. I'm not calling anyone to do anything. So if anything happens, I'm not to blame, okay? I'm just showing how I've been doing my coloring because this type of videos help me. First of all, we need to make a section. I'm separating the central part and setting it aside. The rest of the hair I divide in half and also secure with rubber bands so they don't interfere. Then I mix powder and oxide in the proportions that are specified on the packing. Starting with the back of the head with zigzag movements with the help of a tail comb, I separate the strand. I take foil, a special tablet. You can use a sheet of cardboard box. I used to do this. With the help of brush, apply the mixture and rub it. I apologize for the expression on my face throughout the entire video. It's just that I was very blinded by the sun and the mirror was far away, so I squint and frown. I also separate the next strand in a zigzag motion and skip it. We will be dyeing through a strand, so I pass one and dye the next one. And in this way we will work throughout the entire head. I take the strands near the face a little thinner, a little smaller, so that the coloring looks more natural. And let's move on to the side strands, and I dye them in exactly the same technique. I separate one strand and dye, I skip the second strand, and so on, all over hair. On the packing with the product, they always prescribe how long you need to keep the composition, so ideally you should record for each zone at what time you started coloring and what time you finished, so as not to overexpose. Since I've been doing this dyeing every 3 months, I already have a rough understanding of how this works, and I don't write it down. But if you are doing this for the first or second time, of course it is better to write down. Here is the structure we have. Now I'm taking off the first central zone. Always make sure to check one strand, take off the foil and see how much it has discolored. If you are happy with this degree, you can then rinse it off. I also rinse it in zone. Actually, I often do not keep the necessary time, which is indicated on the package, to minimally injure the hair. If I remove a strand and see that it's light enough that I'm happy with it, I go to rinse it. I washed my head with shampoo and now I will apply a tinted mask for blondes. This mask tones very well, removes yellowness. I'll do it about 3 more times after dyeing, so I'll have a beautiful shade as I need. I comb my hair, the mask is applied to dried hair and walk this way for 15-20 minutes. That's it, our coloring is ready. I hope that this video was useful for you.